Hi, fellow Gambians. This is Pasamba Jau. This video is definitely is going to be very, very short, and the reason for it is this morning I woke up to a video that was made by Lamin Cham, Champion Sounds, and it was concerns that he raised based on speculations that the coalition government, the government of Adama Barrow, is planning to spend what 25 to 30 million dollars to celebrate the inauguration and the independence, which are jointly held. My concern is not the amount. Yes, I'm very worried by the amount, and I'm glad that Mr. James Gomez, the Minister of Fisheries, who is also the chair of the inaugural committee, gave an interview to one of the news outlets in the Gambia to debunk that claim that 25 million will be spent. My concern, though, is the reaction to this claim by Lamin Cham. I was really disturbed by people who attacked Mr. Cham on the basis that where was he for the past 22 years when Jammeh was abusing people, that he never said anything then. Why is he speaking out now? He is a DJ who used to bring Gambian musicians. I think we are missing the point. First of all, the reason why we were fighting for 22 years is to make sure that a Lamin Cham would have the right to speak his mind. And besides, Lamin Cham is also a citizen of the Gambia, a tax-paying citizen of the Gambia who has all rights to speak his mind, whether favorable or unfavorable to the government. I think we'll make a colossal mistake if we start to really determine who should talk based on what they said when Jammeh was in power. The reason why we fought again is to ensure that every Gambian would enjoy the democratic right to freedom of expression and opinions. One can do one thing, that is, if Lamin Cham makes a claim that you believe is not accurate, well, of course, you can challenge him on the facts. But to just tell him that you cannot speak because you are APRC, you cannot speak because you supported Jammeh, you cannot speak because you didn't speak when Jammeh was there, I think is wrong. Even Yahya Jammeh, the most evil man in the history of our nation, has a right to criticize Barrow. And Barrow, as leader, is up to him to listen to criticisms and praises and take what he believes is of benefit to him and use it. But tolerance is something that we must adhere to and we must adopt. We cannot be totally intolerant of views. And I'm very convinced that any claim that comes, if it is not true, can be challenged based on the facts. If it is true, hey, great. But definitely we should move away from this notion that only those who stood up against Jammeh's tyranny are entitled to speak. No. Section 25 of our Constitution gives every Gambian the right to freedom of expression and opinion, whether you are Lamin Cham or whoever you call yourself. So let's not try to stop Lamin Cham from making a comment. It doesn't matter how stupid, how erroneous, how dumb, how truthful the comment is. He has a right to his opinions. If they are wrong, correct him. Challenge him on the facts. But you cannot start by telling him, you know what, where were you 22 years ago when we were fighting this? You didn't say a thing. There was a reason why most Gambians didn't speak. And that reason is dictatorship. And this was why we fought very hard to make sure that at the end of the day, every single Gambian would enjoy the exercise of that right to be able to make their positions known, whether it is true or not, whether it is dumb or not. If Lamin Cham makes erroneous statements, challenge him on the facts, but do not try to shut him up by just saying, you know what, you did not speak 22 years ago, or Yangi in the John Seka, or Yangi in the Wali Seka. Yes, he does that. But hey, that does not negate the fact that he is a citizen. And if it is a fabrication, well, we correct it. And when this thing was made, this statement that he made was made public. This resulted in what James Gomez did, to debunk it and say, you know what, that is absolutely not true. We are spending less than the 25 million that people are saying. That's democracy. This government wants to bring about accountability and transparency, and this is where it comes. When citizens say things that are not right, the government would choose whether it is important for them to respond to that or not. But again, every Gambian has a right to speak their mind. Yes, freedom of speech comes with responsibilities, but they are freedom of speech. There's a saying in human rights that your right to swing your arms stops where my nose is. And this is why there are laws in every democratic country where if somebody says something that is wrong or that is against your person, that you utilize the legal system. But I believe that I would rather challenge people based on the facts than trying to shut them up, especially shutting them up based on the fact that you were supported Jammeh and all that thing. So this is just what I wanted to say, because at the end of the day, what we are trying to build is a democracy, not dictatorship. You know, this is not a monarchical government where nobody can say anything against the government. Come on. We all say the craziest things about Donald Trump here. I'm not a citizen. I say it. I go and protest against him. Maybe he should wake up one day and say, you know what, since you do not have a right to vote, you should not have a right to speak in this country against me or my regime or my government or whatever you want to call it. But with that, I want to send my condolences to President Barrow. I understand he lost his father-in-law, and to Jogai, continue to rest in peace until we meet again. Thank you guys so very much.